It looks like the Homer. Remember the episode of The Simpsons when Homer builds the car? He like meets his brother who's super rich, and he lets him design his own car, and he's like, flared back panels, bubble top domes, and then oh my god, I think that's like a collectible Hot Wheels now. What's happening, guys? Daniel here, super fun great, back with Fallout 4. Today we are going to like once again hand over a chunk of someone's brain for someone to analyze. That's basically what's happening in every episode. First it was Kellogg's brain that we rooted through, and now it's a Courser's chip. So I don't know whose head we're going to be delving into next, whose cranium we're going to be digging around in, getting our dirty little fingers in. Maybe yours? I don't know.
Approach isn't the best to take.
It's true. Gotta love little bite-sized bits of wisdom like that. And this robot wants to talk to us.
The world's a dangerous place
DIA cache has
for
been
anyone in my
identified.
way.
Assistance requested in recovery.
I can recover it.
Location of cache.
We don't only make deliveries as a mailman, we pick them up too. Okay, we got another credit card from the railroad. We're gonna charge a lot of stuff to this account at the Medford Memorial Hospital. We're gonna get a lot of health care, get a lot of elective surgery done on the railroad dime. I mean, I guess they already cover plastic surgery every time an agent, a synth, wants a. Well, I mean, he looks like he pretty much just got a haircut. So he's always bragging about getting his face reconstructed. He kind of just got it shaved short. That's not really. I wouldn't really call that facial reconstruction. Putting on a pair of sunglasses and getting a haircut. Look, see?
Ooh, maybe I'll go blonde next time.
Ooh, maybe I'll get an earring. That's his disguise. He grows a mustache and gets an
I have a
earring.
report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
What happened to Green Tech Genetics? Oh, right. We fought a Courser.
Oh? What have you heard?
One of our agents took a courser alone. Something I'm not even sure Glory could do. And that agent is.
They really hold that girl Glory in high regard. So far, she's just been kind of rude.
That chip in his neck just looks so shiny. I couldn't help it.
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me now.
I kind of have to go to the bathroom, actually. Can I?
Delicate
Oh,
operation.
no.
A million things
For every
can go
synth
wrong.
that makes it
The
out,
least of which is
there's
losing
a
the
round
data.
on me.
Holy shit.
We have the right man.
It's like that little dance you do in the hallway when you're trying to, you go left, I go right, you go left, I go right. You just push it. The only way to solve that is to push the other person to the ground. Oh, good. She only had to walk over here.
You need something?
She could have.
We got
You could have just said his name.
For real? Oh man, it's been ages.
Like, hey, dude, come over to the round
Hand
table.
over the chip.
Oh shit, I'm
Let's see
spinning.
what's on it.
Courser chip.
What can we get off the Courser chip?
Those chips have more than just codes on them.
They've got
Everything
pictures,
from how it's
man.
made to what it
Salacious
came from
JPEGs.
tells us something about our enemy. One minor
Courser
difference
nudes
mean the
up in
difference
here.
Between life and death. For our agents and the synth we're trying to save.
Now hand it over and let's get it analyzed.
Okay, Jesus.
Here you go.
All right.
Special delivery. Our whole thing is delivering stuff, so it's a good thing we're playing an RPG.
Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Oh wow, they actually made a little. He's like actually interacting with the chip.
Chip accessed.
Some of the people you
Oh,
meet
damn
will
law
be
connections
institute
are lit.
replacements. Synth duplicates. So
What?
be careful.
Oh
what you
man,
say.
don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running.
This is such like a hacker
Adding
trope.
decimals to the last cipher.
Him like narrating it.
Slowly.
All we need is somebody to go, in English, Professor.
Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator.
The same logarithmic function. I don't speak nerd,
I
Tom.
got you. Soft
Basically, I'm throwing the football through the football goal. I don't even know if about football to make a joke analogy.
Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
To make a joke dumbed down analogy. Okay.
I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, does?
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Wait, what? Okay. Hold up. Return to Virgil. Oh my god. Our dude just walked all the way from the glowing sea to here. Now we have to go back to the glowing sea. I mean, I know we're just gonna fast travel. But think about that logistically from the point of view of us. We really thought we were only gonna go there once. We never even really planned on actually bringing the cure back. Oh well. Guess it's time to go.
Go ahead. You got time to talk now?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, anything you want to know?
Actually, not really.
You know, I'm not really interested in your past, Nick.
Not a problem. Can't say I never offered. Hey, you, got a sec?
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing. See, my personality is all based on this...
Dude, we just said we don't care. Hey, you ever, wondered anything about me? No? Oh, okay.
For as long as I can remember,
So anyway, here's my life story.
Flashes, memories of places I've never been, things I've never seen, memories of Nicks. They're not bad.
That's his...
They're just, they're
Well,
just
I'm
this
sure a lot of
reminder.
guys and girls out there have bad memories of Nicks. Nicks are, I don't know, Nick isn't really the name of a douchebag. Is Nick a douchebag name? You know how some names gotta have that, a connotation to them?
Someone your age should be happy to have any memories at all, let alone a spare set.
I suppose so. But having to juggle my memories and all Nick's baggage makes things tough sometimes. But
So he is all of Nick's memories and his voice and his fashion sense. But he's like
I got it good, but
not Nick.
my entire life I owe to Nick.
I guess he knows he's not
Nick.
Nick.
My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do it.
I mean, he could change that. He could just go by like
without them,
Rick.
A shell.
Rick
All I
Valentine.
want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Aw, buddy. I'm your friend.
We could give you a new name. Would that help? Ah, I got it. Crumblebot. 3,000.
Ooh,
Well,
that was a sarcastic option hidden in a real option.
I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
You're not welcome, because
There
Oh,
is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on
this
for
guy
a while
can't
now.
put a lid
I
on
could
it.
Use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man.
Penguin
Did a lot of bad
Cobblepot.
things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming. So he sealed himself inside a personal shelter.
We're like, dude, could we go inside? It's a lot of bugs out here.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted.
So basically all of Nick's, even though he hates us and everything we've ever done, he's, all of his quest markers are popping all at once. All of his, I guess we've been traveling solely with Nick, so the game's kind of like, okay, here's Nick's shit for you to deal with.
He invested his money in some. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul. 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm
Wow,
convinced he's still
trendsetter.
locked inside that shelter,
Eddie Winter's the original
safe
ghoul.
and sound, ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
How do we know he didn't leave his shelter like 2 days
I
ago?
don't get it.
Why would he be waiting
Why
there?
kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive. This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
And how would he begin his
Not
reign? He would just be another ghoul.
The girl.
Just another guy like coming out of the vault.
They're not really my memories, I know that.
He doesn't have any of his old connections. Everyone he
Yes.
knows died 200 years
Girl.
ago. So I don't know how he's gonna
was real.
have a reign of terror going on.
She was beautiful. And innocent. And Winter killed her. Now he's got to pay the price.
So, knowing that, you in?
I love the tone there. The tone shift. He's like, now he's got to pay the
You're a
price.
good man.
So, are you in?
Winter
Hey, I'm gonna enter a
was
pie eating
just now with
contest.
Cambridge police
Are you in or what?
before getting
Hey, we're
strung.
gonna go murder a guy you've never met.
On my way out the door, I
Are you
spotted
in
the
or
active
what?
evidence terminal. Bet my hat.
Okay, so basically he wants us to go find like 9 cassette tapes that have somehow survived. Couldn't survive being maybe put near a radiator or a vaguely strong magnet, but sure, they probably survived like a quarter of a millennia of just radiation. Honey, I'm home, and I brought a friend.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Nah, I just went out for a little stroll. Thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude.
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines.
Whoa.
Or setting computer terminals free. Or...
Virgil's got jokes.
Sorry. They just have something of a reputation.
Would you have rather I got it analyzed by the people who hate super mutants? Oh, this robot's kind of pushing Virgil a little close to where I am
Came
standing.
up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation.
He drew his schematics with his giant mutant Hulk hands. It'd be great if he showed us the paper and it was just unintelligible squiggles and we had to pretend like, okay,
You instead.
right on.
You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along.
Yeah, I don't listen to the radio, dude.
This isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I was actually a janitor at the Institute. I was actually in charge of cleaning out most of the
Your
bathrooms.
confidence is staggering.
I'm just
Remember when they
saying,
did that to
I can't
Finn
guarantee
in
you'll
Star
work,
Wars? They had this
but
character,
if you can
this
build
young
this
black
device,
guy, a lead in the new
use
Star
that
Wars
code,
movie, promoted
should
in
be
all
able to
the
override
shots, all the
signal from
promo shots,
Institute's
holding the
relay.
lightsaber.
Can you?
It was a huge deal. So many kids were like,
You have
a
people
new
with
hero,
it.
a new champion,
This is a lot
representation
for us.
matters.
Even
And then
you.
they, not only was he not a Jedi in that movie, or Force sensitive, and not only was he wasn't even like a good soldier for the First Order. He wasn't like a combat specialist or a pilot. His job when he was stationed
You're gonna
at
say
Starkiller
something, or
Base.
do I have to beat it out of you?
Oh.
I got it covered.
His job when he was stationed at Starkiller Base was he was a janitor, and that was like a funny line for people to laugh at in the theater. Meanwhile, they just retconned everybody's like mental image of the guy. They couldn't make him cool. They couldn't make him like I mean, I guess he's cool, but in the end, he's like the Ron Weasley of those movies. He's just a friend. He's like comic relief.
Whatever it takes. Call on whoever you
Hopefully
know
they
to
kind of
help you.
redeem that in episode 8. I don't know if if you listening to this right now even give a shit about Star Wars. Basically, we're building a teleporter in this game. And we can either have the Railroad build it, we can have the Minutemen build it. I don't know how the fuck they would know how to build a goddamn teleporter. They barely had their shit together when we found them in the old State House. Or we could have the Brotherhood of Steel build it. Brotherhood probably makes the most sense since they're the most, they've like got a real hard-on for technology. Minutemen would probably make it out of like pieces of wood. Like, I have no idea who would help us with that. So we're going to get the Railroad to look at it. Our old friend Tinker Tom, who sounds like the host of, like, a Bob the Builder-esque children's show.
This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
Just throws it on the ground. I mean, I know, like, you got like fucking skeletons and shit. Like, actually, yeah, why can't you cover this up? You guys live here? What is this, a surgical bed? You're doing surgery next to the dead body? Like, why isn't that doctor in the lab coat, the stuck-up doctor, like, could we clean up? Could we pick up these papers? For one, take 20 minutes out of your day. You see some papers on the ground. Every little bit counts. Pick them up. Put them in a pile. Put them on the shelf. We could, we could do some good. Pick up these bricks. Throw them in the tomb. It's, every little bit counts, No snowflake thinks he's responsible for the avalanche or whatever. You know what I mean. That's an old saying. It's an old snowflake saying. Wake up, dude. Should we scare him? We're wearing, like, a weird astronaut suit. We don't know if, like, this guy has weird recurring astronaut imagery in his dreams. Let's find out. It's hard when you're asleep on the ground to stand up immediately like that. So
ready to hand over the plans? This is the big one.
Do you think you can decipher them?
He was asleep.
Until I get a look-see.
Guess what, guys? We just confirmed that Tinker Tom, he pretends to be asleep so he can eavesdrop on conversations.
Hopefully it'll be easier than assembling Sean's crib.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid. Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, That's intense.
Did you hear me? Did my joke not land? I said, hopefully this is easier than building my son's crib. Actually, you might have been confused. I didn't even say it was my son. I just said Sean's crib. So your first...
I say, huh? Did you say something?
Yeah, your first reaction should have been laughter and then inquisitive. Who's Sean?
I knew you could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all
Let's
the
blow some smoke up his ass.
But they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy.
We just need a bunch of tinfoil and a mirror. Okay. So now we're walking. Remember when we were fighting that guy and he kept blowing us up with nukes? They set up a safe house up here, and now we're gonna build a teleporter. We're gonna build a teleporter at a safe house that was once the home of murderous raiders, and they might come back. Who knows? It's not like they forgot where this place was. Oh good, the dead bodies. They're all still here. Okay, I don't really know where to put this. Do teleporters interfere with a tomato plant? Should I move the tomato plant? Is this gonna affect the root system? This is delicate machinery, so I'm sure all the dirt is fine. Where is Tinker Tom? Is he walking here, or do I have to go all the way back to talk to him?
You got the platform built yet? Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, while you were here slurping ramen like a dillweed, I was waiting for you, dude. You were here slurping noodles?
I did it. The platform's constructed.
Okay, we have to build a beam emitter, a relay dish, and a console. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Are you gonna do it, bud?
Hey, man.
Alright, whatever, I have that stuff. Let's just build it. You guys aren't concerned? I feel like this is going to have a negative impact on the health of the tomato crop. Yeah, and ooh, as a gardener, I hate to see this. Got some nice boots here. What size are these? Hey, buddy, what size were you? Seems to be like a bit of a middle leg missing. Okay, we're suited up with our best postman gear. We're gonna deliver some mail to the Institute. That's what this has been all about. The white whale of mailmen everywhere. The hardest place to deliver mail to. This is harder than the Forbidden Palace in China. This is harder than the White House. This is harder than the ISS space station. Is that redundant? Is that like saying ATM machine? I think so. So without further ado, I've got one letter and one Chinese food menu that I'm gonna try and slip into the crack under the door. Let's get underway,
Hey there.
Tinker Tom.
We need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
Yeah, because it looks like it is working. So maybe let me touch the. I do this. Yeah, no.
This isn't gonna do anything without power.
Fucking shit, dude. Got a lot of wires running. You're gonna want to duck down a little. Looks like Spider-Man came through here. Rife for bird perching. So if you know any birds that want a place to shoot the breeze, I think we got them covered.
It's time you learn about Patriot.
Patriot? Seriously? Who chooses these code names anyway?
Your son
Right? We're
has
just a wisecracking postman, and we don't care about the railroad.
inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot.
If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact. Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he
Who's
sees it,
Tom?
he'll contact
Oh,
you.
Tinker
Until you
Tom.
make contact, and probably
We
after
know him
you
by his kooky
save
nickname,
the
not by
person.
his real name. That's like if she called him Thomas.
Can you do that?
Thomas has encrypted a data pad for you.
This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Voldemort? He said, you know who doesn't make the same mistake twice. Okay. So we got all our shit together.
So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours.
Oh shit, we're accidentally already on the machine, so it's happening.
All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, she gave it to us anyways. Okay.
That's all part of the plan.
And I guess we're
Whatever
going to
you
be,
can gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on. I think
this
I
seems
got
like
it.
stuff you should have told me before I stepped onto the,
Just get all the
or before I
information
stepped
you can.
onto the edge. Am I really going to be
About the
teleported?
Institute's plans.
What if at the
Find
last
their
moment a
weaknesses.
fly?
If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it.
You jack that holotape into any terminal, and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the R up. We got it.
Find a way to save
Okay, we're okay.
him. Nobody else can.
Now.
Now, alright, I was gonna say, what if, hopefully we don't get our DNA crossed with a frog or a fly or something. And here's the cliffhanger, guys. This is where we're gonna leave you. Next time, we're gonna deliver the letter. We're gonna slide the Chinese food menu under the doorway. Actually, I guess I could just paper up this area. No one said I have to give it to an actual person. I don't think even mailmen do that. I think delivery guys from the Chinese food places do that. But, or maybe it's, you know, it doesn't have to be a Chinese food place. It could be like an Italian place, could be a sushi place, but we'll see. Next time we'll explore the Institute. We'll get a little closer. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and we'll see ya. Yeah. Take it easy, guys.